everybody, and welcome back. I'm the Gray Gamer, and we're doing some more D&D with myself and Graktor as our DM, Dungeon Master. And we're joined this episode with our friend Phinexin. And how's it going, guys?
Boo.
It's going good.
Alrighty. So we left off. We're picking up where we left off, is what I meant to say. And at the end of last episode, I went into the laboratory, latrine, whatever, and I ran into this ghost who called me by name. And so that's where we left off, and we'll turn it over to Graktor, and we'll start up this episode.
Yep, well, that's where we left off, and the ghost is actually going to be played, part of the ghost is being played by Phinexin today. So I'll just let him, he knows, he's got his own backstory going a little bit, so he knows where to take it from here, so I'm going to let him go.
I know who I am, somewhat. Gray, it's you. Where have you been?
I don't know. I've been here, apparently. Sleeping.
Whoa. That's weird.
And you are?
And also... Wait, you don't remember me?
No.
I'm Phinexin, dude. We've been haunting this castle together for years.
Oh.
A lot of years.
Really? So you say we have been haunting it. Does that mean I'm a ghost also?
Yeah, you're supposed to be. I mean, you don't look it, but you are.
Am I fleshy? Do I have flesh?
Well, right now.
Whoops, I disappeared. I must be a ghost.
See? I told you you're a ghost.
I want to be the ghost of Christmas present.
Well, what happened to you? How'd you become human?
I don't know.
And not a ghost.
I slept for a long time, that's all I know.
Well, you're Gray.
Okay.
And I'm Phinexin. And we've been haunting this place for as long as either of us can remember.
Okay.
And we need to go find out how to make you a ghost again.
Oh, alright. Let's do it.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so you guys are going to head up those stairs?
Is it up or down? I guess it doesn't matter.
It's up. You're in a cellar, so you're going up. Now, who wants to go first, though?
I'll go first, because I'm the ghost.
Alright.
So we're going up the stairs.
Alright, yep, you're going up. Let me just do that for you. And you guys see it's a little more well lit than it was down below, because there's a few windows on the side here. There's actually a window directly on your left, and you can see down at the end over there that the hallway starts has a bend in it, and you can just tell that before you lose sight of what's going around the corner there.
Alright. So now do I want to take lead here, Phoenix?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am actually going to do something. Okay. I'm going to use Ghost Sound to project it range 10. I'm just gonna make a little noise down the hallway.
So, like, around
Yes.
Okay, and what kind of noise are you talking about here?
Just a little call, like, "Psst, hey." Just to try to get something's attention if it's there.
So it's just a kind of like a quiet call. It's like almost a whisper, just above a whisper.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, from that far away, you can barely even hear the sound that you made. And so, but you can't tell. As far as you can tell, nothing happened.
All right. Let's go then, Gray.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Before you guys go further, let me check something real. Alright, Phinexin, you have a passive perception of 13. As you pass the window on your left, you notice that outside is extremely scary looking. Not the ground. The ground looks normal, you know, grass, trees. You can see a mountain in the distance. But what's really frightening is the sky. It looks as though there's a giant hurricane storm, and it seems to be, you can't tell because you're just walking by, but it looks like it's centered around this fort.
Alright. I'm gonna stop then, and I'm gonna actually walk to the window and take a look out.
Okay, do a perception check for me.
D20, correct.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sure. In fact, you're positive that it is circled directly on this this fort that you're in, and you also notice on the fence outside, you see various spikes with heads and body parts skewered on the fence.
So are there heads and tails on the fence, is what you're saying?
Hey, Gray, I want to take a look at this. It's kind of crazy out there.
And Phinexin, you know from your past experience in this fort that the sky didn't normally look like that. So you're starting to think maybe something's going on, and maybe that's why Gray has suddenly had this strange change.
Yeah, man, this stuff isn't normal.
Are there any other skills you might want to try to use?
Do I roll a d20 to see what he's seeing, or he just
No, he
described it?
pretty much told you that. He pretty much told you, like, check it out, and he pretty much, like he said, he told you come over, check it out. So you're seeing what he's seeing.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take lead now.
But you said it's not normal, Phinexin, so you want to do any kind of checks to see
I'm a
what?
arcane.
Yeah, do an Arcana check. Okay, you have a plus 11 to it, and you're trained though, so that's 19. Yeah, you can tell that there is some bad mojo going on in this place. Based on the fact that your once dead pal is no longer dead, you think it's necromantic magic at work here.
Okay, Gray. I think we got some spellcasters in here, and I don't like the competition, so we need to get to the bottom of this and kill them.
Okay. Now I have a personal question. You know, don't take offense, but if you're dead, do you have any hit points?
I would think so.
I mean, I
But
can't
I'm
put my
gonna.
sword right through you or anything, right?
I'm not entirely
Well,
sure.
it's best not to risk doing that with all these weird magics at play. Phinexin, you that's the impression you get from that Arcana check you did.
Yeah. Like the voice of Bob said, let's not test it, okay, Gray? Just keep your sword sheathed until someone else comes along.
Okay, well, I'm going to move over this way towards this corner.
Okay.
And I will follow behind.
Well, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, Gray. Do you have any pluses to your stealth?
I'm looking.
You have a -4 to your stealth. So that's a 12. But,
Wait. -4?
yeah, I have a -4 to your stealth.
Oh, that's
you're
because
wearing
I'm
plate
armor and big, heavy dude. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. So, let me just do a quick roll
Clank,
here.
clank, clank. You guys see that prediction put in the chat there?
Yep, you're safe. Okay. What you see down at the you see a cavern, or not a cavern, but a big chamber. Looks like a ceremonial hallway leading to some big double doors at the end, on top of a stair dais.
Okay.
I'll let you
Now,
see here.
Phinexin's back behind me here at this point. Can't see it. So
Yeah, I know. But you
gonna
you can
kinda-
whisper back to him and tell him what you're going to see here. But hold on, I'm going to show you visibly here.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to whisper back to Phinexin, say,
But yeah, in front of the doorway there you see 3 goblins chilling out like they're guarding that doorway.
I'm gonna roll a dungeoneering to see if I remember anything about this or if this is their renovations.
You glance over across the thing and you're like, yep, that's a door.
all right, Phinexin, keep your eyes peeled, or whatever you have to do with them. We're going to go basically take on this group of dudes.
Alright,
Or I'm going to step into the room anyway.
you are? Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Oh, I
You have to roll
probably
a stealth check each time you
I
move.
was going to say I should have let him do it because I'm clanky.
Yeah, you probably should have. Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Which is what?
You roll a 20-sided die.
Well, that's the only 20 I'm gonna get all game.
Yeah, and then Grak rolls a 19. Great.
Alright, well, those weren't initiative checks, by the way. That one was, you're actually going to see, as you step around the corner, he was initially hidden from your view. But he's not very stealthy today, so you're going to be able to see him.
Alright.
As soon as I can figure out where this thing is. Okay. You see, just hidden behind the statue here, you see another goblin, and he looks a bit tougher than the other three.
All right. According to my screen, I'm only seeing one goblin, though.
Yeah, I'm still in the process of... There he is.
Does he look like he's related to the guy upstairs that I took out on the last episode?
Yeah, he's definitely wearing a similar attire as the goblin downstairs, so you think he's going to be the one in charge of the three little buddies guarding the door. But because you didn't see him, you, both of you are surprised, and he gets a surprise round.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, you're not surprised. You, Phinexin, yeah, you have that passive. Go ahead and click that ability for me, so they can see it in the side text here. Yeah, cannot be surprised, +2 to perception. Okay, so yeah, you're not surprised. You're gonna get to be able to move as well. So now I gotta roll initiative. Phinexin, you already rolled initiative, right?
Yes.
Did you roll 20 for initiative?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I rolled 13.
I pulled turn order.
But I'm willing to re-roll. Just give me the go-ahead.
What'd you roll?
What's a reroll?
You rolled 13, but you get +4, right? So that's 17.
To my initiative, yeah. I get +4.
Right.
I don't get any initiative bonus.
Well, when you roll 20, you don't need it. Just keep
Fair
rolling
enough.
20s. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on, man?
Alright, so for right now, there's a round going on called a surprise round. And because you are surprised, you don't get to take part of it. Because this goblin here was aware of you because you clinked in there, but you weren't aware of him, he gets to move before you, basically.
Okay. Bring it.
And what he's basically going to do, Phinexin, you get to move first. You get one action. You can either do a standard action, a move, or a minor.
Yeah. Now the move is my speed, right? So I get 6 steps.
Yep.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna move over here and position myself.
Okay. And you are a ghost, so you're able to just fly over that statue, so that works. You were able to do that because of that.
Sweet.
Alright, so that's your action.
Pass.
Oh, give me a sec. Okay, both of you go ahead and roll a 20-sided die for me real quick.
Well, I guess that's called a roll.
Okay. Alright, now it goes to the regular turn order, and Phinexin, you get to go again with a regular full turn. But, by the way, this goblin, as he moved forward, he called out to his buddies and got his buddies' attention.
So now we're all in the fray.
Now, can they see him? Can they see Phinexin?
Roll 20-sided die.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast that on the leader.
Who's rolling 20? Oh, okay.
That's DJ. He's going to cast, hold on.
Phinexin.
No, I'm not.
Freezing Burst. You rolled a 5. What is it?
9
5 plus 4 versus Reflex.
Yeah.
And you said you're going after that guy right in front of you?
Yeah, the big boss.
Yeah, miss him.
You're up, Gray.
All right.
Now, Gray, what do you... Or, yeah, you're rolling a 12. Now, if you want to do any kind of checks, I should mention this before. If you do want to do any kind of checks, like you just wanted to see if they could see him, that takes up your minor action.
Okay, so I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Plus I get a 7, right?
Yeah, you think you saw the goblin's head move as Phinexin cruised over to the side there. So you think they can see him.
Okay. Oh, so that 12 was not for an attack. It was for other thing.
Well, you gotta tell me what attack you do first. But that was the minor.
I'm gonna use
Okay.
my Valiant Strike.
Okay, you gotta move. You gotta get within melee range first.
Okay, and my speed is 5, so that's 5 blocks. So if I move to there, that's only 3.
So.
So I'm going to step right in front of him.
Okay.
All right, now I get to roll my attack.
Yep.
Okay, 12
Plus 7 versus
7.
AC. Yep, you hit him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2 plus 4, right?
Not 6 damage, yep.
So I did 6 damage.
Okay, and that's your Valiant Strike, which means you actually had a plus 1 on the addition to that, but you hit him anyway, so.
All right. My turn's
Okay,
over.
so you used all 3 of your turns, yeah, so. Yep, actually you weren't supposed to go yet.
Oh, I thought you said go.
No, you just kind of rolled that die and I asked you what you're doing. Anyways, but it's fine. This guy in front of you is going to go now. Actually, both of you roll 20-sided dice real quick.
That's what I'm talking
Oops.
about.
Alright, you rolled a 19.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Phoenix.
You rolled 19, I rolled 18, you rolled a 19. Okay.
Good job, Phinexin.
Quick question though. For my spell, it said range 10. Is that 10 tiles or like 10 yards? Like, what's the...
Range 10, I believe that's... You know what? That's a good question.
Well, I would
Oh,
think
good,
that
yeah.
if you can move, the number of tiles represent your move. I would think that the number of tiles represent your range also.
One tile represents 5 feet, though.
Yeah. Because I know in like earlier gens, it actually, it said what it meant. But
So, in other words, what you're saying is that's probably a 2 square radius around you, in other words. Or 2 squares
I hope not.
out from you. I would hope it'd be farther than
I
that.
hope not, because that means my burst will kill me.
Well, you're immune to it, right?
Well, it's my skill's at area burst 1 within 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it's 10 squares.
Okay, and then the burst 1 would be the 1 square that the mob's standing on.
Actually, I believe a burst 1 would be, oh, I'm going to just use this tool. Would be the 1 square that you select, and then 1 radius around it.
Okay, so 9 squares?
So basically a 3 by 3.
Oh.
And a close burst 1 is also 1 square around you. If it's close burst, that's base. It originates on you. Area burst is on a zone within 10 that you choose.
Okay, so like an aura or like some arcane explosion would be a close burst.
Yeah. All right. So now this guy still has to take his turn.
Okay, unpause.
All right. So he's going to take his sword here, and he's going to swing at you, Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where's my dice? There it is. And he's gonna get you in your shoulder. I got so many windows open. Alright, you take 4 damage. Alright, and now you took your turn already.
Okay.
So now it's the goblins' turns up there. Now, keep in mind, Gray, you have, remember that you have a few abilities at your disposal that, that you weren't using before because you weren't with other people.
Right.
And Phinexin over there is a little more squishy than you are. So, easier to hit anyways, and less health. So, if you want, I'm going to suggest at the beginning of your next turn, use your minor action to activate your Guardian Aura, and that will encourage enemies around you to attack you as opposed to Phinexin.
Okay. I don't see Guardian Aura. I see Holy Smite and Heroic Effort.
You have to open up your... I didn't put them out on your bar initially because you weren't
Right.
going to use them.